On 100 Gang, it's your boy 100 Gang Nate, and today I will be telling you how I went from being homeless, living on the streets, to owning a ZL1 1LE. Yes, sir. Check out that beautiful mansion in the back. Let's go. Year is 2016, and I'm in Los Angeles, California, and I'm there, right? And I have about $10,000, but at the same time, I don't have a job. I freshly moved out. I just graduated college, and I'm trying to start my boxing career. Y'all know I'm a professional boxer now. If y'all want to know more about that, y'all let me know. Y'all know I'm a professional boxer. I got hands. So if you want to know more, y'all get in the comments and let me know. So I'm out here in California. I'm in Los Angeles, and I'm pursuing a boxing dream. At this time, I do not have a vehicle, and that is because I had some people say they were going to get me a vehicle after I graduated college, but that didn't quite happen, and I trusted them. So with that being said, I am now in LA, I'm carless, and I am also jobless. So those two things in LA, if you know anything about LA and how expensive LA is, that is not a good combination. So I'm sitting there in LA, I got this $10,000, and very, very quickly, these $10,000 become $0. Very quickly. So I'm in a situation, right? At that point in time, I have good credit. So naturally, what do? I run up on my credit cards. Wonderful idea. So now I have no money, and I have a lot of debt with no money, and I can't pay my debt back. So I'm officially homeless. And my then, at the time, girlfriend, now wife, basically said, hey, you can't stay at my house because I stay at home. Well, she didn't say this. Well, basically she was staying at home, and I couldn't stay there because our parents stayed there, and obviously I'm just a boyfriend at the time. So what she did, she said, hey, I'll lend you my car. You can sleep in my car, because obviously I don't have a car. So she didn't want me sleeping on the streets. So she gave me her 1997 Honda Civic. Just for that, I feel like I gotta get a Honda Civic Type R, just because the car that I was sleeping in while I was homeless was a Honda Civic Type R. I mean, it was a Honda Civic. I feel like I gotta get the Honda Civic Type R. My mind's going everywhere. So anyway, she gives me the car, and it's like a light green, bluish car, so it's very loud. I used to like take the car and go to the projects and sleep in the projects. I couldn't go to the rich areas because when you're in the rich areas, you're black and you got a whole bunch of clothes in your car, you're up to no good, you're gonna get kicked out. So every time I try to go to rich neighborhoods, I'll get kicked out. Sometimes I try to go sleep in mall parking lots, I'll get kicked out. So naturally, I had to find my home in the projects. So I was in these projects with a lot of, gangs and stuff exist. A lot of activity exists. But I'm solid, I'm 100. So I made it through the process. So I do this for like 3 to 4 months. And the questions you may be asking right now is, well, if you're homeless, how did you shower? How did you use the bathroom? So I showered by having a membership at Planet Fitness. There's a place called Planet Fitness, and I would go in there, have my shower shoes, and I'd be in the shower like this, trying to make sure that the curtain didn't touch me. I was so scared of the germs. So I would shower there every day, and when I used the bathroom, I used to have a gallon, empty gallon in the car. I would go to the store, buy an empty gallon, and then use that when I had to pee. And when I had to do the number 2, I would go to a hotel, and then I would, do the business there. And through my experience, I had a lot of people walk up on my car, had a lot of people, like I said, keep me out of places. I went through a lot of adversity. And I stayed in that situation about 3 to 4 months. It was some very, very hard times. I remember sometimes it would be so hot in the car at night that sometimes my back would stick to the seat. And like sometimes it would be so cold that I would just try to bundle up in my cover that I had, just wishing that the days would pass. But one thing that always stuck with me, I always look up to the sky and just know that a better tomorrow will be coming. And I was trying to do this because, I was trying to build a legacy, basically build an empire for my family, because we don't have much money. My family don't have much money, and I'm the one. At the time, I was trying to be the one to break through and bring money to the family. That's what was my motivation. I was thinking about, I didn't have kids at the time. I was like, hey, I need to do this for my kids. I need to do this for my family, So that was what motivated me and got me through that time. And throughout that time, I stayed down and I met some great people. So let's fast forward. I'll tell you what happens next. Let's fast forward 1 year faster. And at this time, I'm now staying with a friend. I'm couch surfing. Because they found out I was homeless, and naturally they were real friends. So they were like, yo, you're not gonna be out here in these streets. Come stay with us on the couch. So that's what I do. They let me stay there free of charge. I actually post a picture of the people, the family that helped me. They're actually Hispanic. And if you know me, I'm very, very close to Mexicans and Hispanic people, because they have always been there for me and always helped me through hard times, always supported me. And these people that I'm about to post, these are like family. I said friends, but these are family, and they're older people. And I want to give a shout out to them because they didn't charge me not one time while I stayed with them. And I stayed with them for quite a while until I got on my feet. So we're in 2017. Let's forward to 2019. Yes, they let me stay there for 2 years. 2 years. They never asked for a dime. So I finally get on. I created 100 Gang Clothing in 2017. Now the year's 2019. It's starting to take off. I'm on the streets. I'm selling. I got my website. I'm selling. And I'm also boxing. I met Triple G. I met Logan Paul. And I met Jake Paul. This is when stuff starts getting very, very interesting. Like, this is when my money starts to take off. Like, I finally got my break, right? So I'm out here, I'm making all this money. I'm selling all my clothes, and I'm doing very well for myself. And at the time, guess what? I found out that we have a baby on the way, me and my wife. So I'm like, at the time, I'm like, yo, we don't have no house or nothing. I haven't bought no house yet. We need to go get a home. So I'm like, hey, we need to go back to where I'm from, because LA is super expensive. $1 million in LA is like $200,000 in Atlanta. It's nothing, right? So I moved back home to Atlanta, Georgia. We get our home, and I decide to myself that I like hustle, I like grinding, I like the 100gangclothing.com, go get some merch. But I'm like, bro, I want to make some passive income. What can I do to make some passive income? And back in LA, I had started a YouTube channel with some cars. I had walked around and did a few videos of cars, like going to the Rolls Royce dealerships. You can go check some of those out. And I was like, yo, you know, but it really didn't have no motion, so I wasn't really tripping. I've always loved cars though. And then when I went to Logan Paul's and Jake Paul's house, I saw the influence. I was like, bro, they got these huge mansions like this. Actually, their houses are bigger than this. They got huge mansions, and they are making a living off of YouTube. So I told myself, like, hey, bro, I'm about to start me a YouTube channel. I'm about to get lit and start me a YouTube channel so I can have some passive income, so I can be with my family, have my time. Subscribe if you're with me, because I'm still trying to reach that. So I start a YouTube channel, and I buy the ZL1 1LE. Yes, sir. Rapid blue. You see it's nasty. It's so sexy. Yes, sir. Let's go. So I buy the ZL1 1LE with all my stacked up money that I had earned from my clothing and being an entrepreneur and hustling, and I'm still doing the same today. But the ultimate goal is to be able to have homes like this in multiple states, have multiple crazy cars, and just be able to live life on my terms. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing feels good about going into work and work for another person. I'm telling them to put your phone up, telling you when to take your lunch break, telling them you when to come back, when to go. You know, it's just, I feel like it's something that humans shouldn't have to do, but we do what we got to do, you know. But I don't feel like we have to do it. But with all of this story, telling you how I went homeless, how I slept in the streets, I want to tell you that you can do anything that you put your mind to. I ain't talking about the little cliche BS, man. I'm really saying, if you really lock in and focus and pick something that you love and really lock in and focus, it can really happen for you. Your life can really change, because I've been through the worst. You have to believe in you. Get in your bag. Start feeling yourself a little bit. Turn up, man. Like, we only get life one time as far as we know. Take the opportunity and turn up and do it to the maximum, man. Like, I know some people out here are in crazy situations and they are going through a lot of stuff that they really can't speak on or don't want to speak on. I just want to encourage you to keep fighting another day. Keep going hard. You're gonna do what you gotta do if you commit to it and you make the right moves and you stay committed and you stay through the hard times. I promise you, you're gonna make it through with flying colors. That's from your boy 100 Gang Nate. I put that on my soul, and I'm telling you, one day, if God gives me the blessings to keep living and keep prospering, we're gonna be pulling up and stuff like this. We're gonna live like this, and we're gonna live large. And I hope that for every one of you. And I know it's possible. I seen it in front of my eyes. Like I'm telling y'all, like when I went to Jake Paul house, I went to Logan Paul house, and the manager was talking to me. He told me like, yo, Jake bought this house when he was 19. He was living next to Stevie Wonder at 19. A 19-year-old did that. And all it took was dedication and staying in your lane and staying true to yourself. Like, bro, whatever you want to do, man, please for me, please for you, better yet, for you, go do it, man. Won't wait another day. Don't wait another second, bro. Log off the video right now if you got to. I'm just playing. Don't log off the video. Finish the video. But after you get done with this video, go do your dream, bro. Or missus. Don't wait another day, man. Or missus. So, I hope y'all really enjoyed my TED Talk right there. I just want to really show y'all, you know, what dedication and motivation and perseverance could do for a person. It could do a lot, and I'm still learning lessons every day. Life is a journey, man, and we don't have all the answers, but we're gonna get to them. You know, as long as we keep going, we're gonna get to them. And like I said, if you're going through a struggle right now, you're going through a hard time right now, keep going, keep fighting for you. It's big. Do it for you, and it's bigger than you. You feel me? You got a lot of people looking up to you. You don't even know it yet. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you like it. Go ahead and get you some merch at 100gangclothing.com if you need some merch. And join the MOC if you like cars like this. That's me, Race Car Friends, Q Get a Chaotic, and Blueprint 1LE. The MOC, baby. Let's go.